back to the situation at hand, right? Is that is that now what it is, right? To my understanding, to break down the simplest form, like algebra. To my understanding is that it's nobody snitching or it's nobody bitching or nothing like that. Or any, you know what I'm saying? I'm just recording myself and recording what's, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. It's my life memoirs, audio book. And and my thing is like this, right? Is that now I was at the graveyard after Jumu'ah. I went to Jumu'ah, alhamdulillah. Today's Friday, March 25th, 2022. And the reason why I said give the date and stuff like that nature, because individuals that's involved in certain situations actually really don't know the date. And then they think that I'm teaching and stuff like that nature because she doesn't want to teach, or they don't want to teach, or doesn't want to teach certain things that African Americans actually do on a daily basis other than the movie. And my thing is like this though, right? Is that it's like I went to the graveyard, visited the graveyard, see how the dead was doing, stuff like that nature. You know, the Prophet ﷺ said, you know, visit the graveyard. You know what I mean? And because you never know, you never know, because you know one day you might be, one day you will be in it. And is people that being punished in the grave, that people that they can't hear and stuff like that nature. And only the people that can hear is the jinn and the animals. They can hear the people being punished in the grave. And as I walked through the graveyard, and I did two things at that thing. I killed two birds with one stone. People were watching me in the graveyard. Now, what is a 20-year-old or 21-year-old in a car in the graveyard? Just chilling and stuff like that nature. And you know what I'm saying? As soon as I turned the corner on 31st Street, right? 20, actually it's off of 29th Street. I turned on 29th Street going on 31st Street. And on 29th Street is that, we had Salatul Eid. You see what I'm saying? And we had the Salatul Eid there, and a lot of Muslims were there at a particular time and during the last Ramadan. So I've been followed from one Ramadan to the next Ramadan, and it kind of reminds me of some things now. Some people trying to influence my thought process and stuff like that nature. And so my thing is, I went to the graveyard and I said, watch, if I even go to the graveyard, people will follow me. You see what I'm saying? And look, and look what behold, I told the truth. Quoting Khalid Sadid. You see what I'm saying? And now that the truth has been spoken, I go to the graveyard, walk to the graveyard, and then something had came over me, because one of the rules that I was told that she has to suck my dick in order to talk to the dead. I'm gonna keep it all real. It's not no secret, nothing like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You wanna put everything out there, and and show everybody all these miraculous sneakers and credit cards, things you can do, and all these particular things that you can swipe and get all this type of money, this and the third. No, I'm not no snitch or nothing like that. I'm just saying you're showing me what you can do, and I'm saying, like, fuck you. I know what you can do. You see what I'm saying? And that's my thing. And the thing is that, but you still call the cops on me. You're showing everybody else what you can do, but you call the cops on me. You dig what I'm saying? Got me extradited from Allentown back down to Tampa. You see what I'm saying? And so now, dig the move. So now, right now, as far as I'm in the graveyard, walk the graveyard. So I pull my dick out. And you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm snitching on myself, right? So I pulled my dick out and walked around the graveyard with my dick out. And I started feeling, people started touching my dick or taking things out my dick or something like that nature. I felt like, you know what I'm saying, without nobody actually me seeing them visually. You see what I'm saying? So as I was doing that particular thing, boom, now I'm walking, boom, and my dick size started getting smaller and smaller. and the wind was being blown. This shit ain't funny. This shit is dead serious because you don't even know what happened because some people are powerful than you that you don't even know what's going on. That motherfuckers that is showing other motherfuckers other things. Because in 2019, when he was in the subway, when he was in subway on an underground subway, he pulled his dick out and started pissing on a joint to send something out. But she was supposed to come to suck your dick because you own them and they're not doing what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. Other people were there. Other people were in the city in 2019 when he did that particular thing. That's why he started fucking them 23 or the 28 bitches that he fucked. You see what I'm saying? And still had to pay for the shit because he even talked to the Puerto Rican girl, and the Puerto Rican girl automatically just disappeared or just vanished and stuff like that nature. And she was from Kensington, not a dope fiend, not a crackhead, weed smoker, drinker. You see what I'm saying? And see, as I sniff, that's the magical joint to roll up in my nose and put the joint in my nose and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? The Tinkerbell thing. So boom, so dig the move, right? So now as I walk in the graveyard and take notes on this joint when you do it, like really pay attention because it's not gonna be too much longer that I'm gonna be having my freedom. You see what I'm saying? So I guess I'm snitching on myself too. I'm dry snitching on myself too. You see what I'm saying? Premeditated. You see what I'm saying? Like I know the laws and stuff like that nature because it's always a particular challenge, but premeditated. And you can use this video against me. And man, you don't have to because I'm gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how real I'm gonna keep it with myself. You see what I'm saying? So boom, so dig the move. You see what I'm saying? So now, so now, right now, as I'm walking to the graveyard, my dick kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and then certain individuals was probably watching it, and it was probably laughing this and the third. They have regular individuals that's not into the spirituality part that they don't know about the spirituality part because they want to show that they cool, calm, collective, like Maria Nugent, Didi Sa, Andrew, Tan, Nana, Layla, not Layla, Lily. I always get Layla and Lily mixed up because they both got L's. You know what I'm saying? And etc. These are the people that I work with. You see what I'm saying? Not the people that I hung outside the restaurant with, because I always want to reiterate that I only know them from a restaurant, and only 3 times we actually went out was Our House and the Our House and Jesse Steakhouse. You see what I'm saying? And probably Kelly too, white boy. Well, I call him white boy Kelly. You know what I'm saying? That these are people that I work with. Probably Matt too. I never worked with Matt, but I remember the day he got fired and stuff like that nature. And he came up. I shouldn't say stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? So I know that now you don't believe in body clones or something like that. Cloning him for what? Who is he to be cloned? Why I'm on repeat? Why do I say stuff like that in nature? You see what I'm saying? Because people are losing the particular joints to what you say.
What time did he go to
You see what I'm
sleep?
saying? Exactly. You see how that came in that multi-personality joint. You know what I'm saying? I seen a psychologist and
Okay,
all that
can
joint and
you
all
call
that.
me as
You
soon
know what
as
I'm
it
saying? I
starts to
can run
stir?
laps around them. You see what I'm saying? So boom. So dig the move, right? So now, as I walk through the joint, and then people, you know what I'm saying? And now, normally these individuals are not allowed in the graveyard, from what I was told. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, the reason why they're not allowed in the graveyard is because they rob people's graves. If you don't believe in spirituality and stuff like that nature, because it's called the barzak. You see what I'm saying? And like today, the khatib, he was talking about the barzak. You see what I'm saying? And it's between life and death. It's like a living soul that's wavering from life and death. You see what I'm saying? Some of them roam the earth. Some of them roam different joints. You see what I'm saying? Different realms and stuff like that nature. And you don't have to believe it in order to get an understanding and stuff like that nature. But it actually exists. You see what I'm saying? Whether you believe it or not. You see what I'm saying? You know this. You know air exists, and I'm giving you an example. You know air exists. You can't see it, smell it, taste it, but you know it exists. You see what I'm saying? Good point. You see what I'm saying? And I can go on with another example, but that's just suffices right now. Boom. So dig the move, right? So now, as I'm walking through the graveyard, and things attach onto my dick and stuff, whatever in nature, I go ahead and see and try to. I'm gonna keep it all real. I'm trying like my nuts be going missing sometimes, and then and my nuts go missing sometimes, and then sometimes it comes down like I don't know why my nuts go missing. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I think I say let me say like 20. I'm gonna say 2021. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't remember on this score missing 2020. I can't remember on this score missing 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, all that, etc. You see what I'm saying? I just you know what I mean? Like I can't remember any of that until, you know what I'm saying, 2021. You see what I'm saying? Towards the end of 2021, like you say like the the third quarter business wise. You see what I'm saying?
Future.
The third quarter going to the fourth quarter in business wise. If you understand business, you know what month that is and you know what day that is. And just, you know what I'm saying, just, you research certain things. You see what I'm saying? And don't let everybody hand spoon you to knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is to be sought. Knowledge don't come to the person. You go knowledge. The person goes to the knowledge. And always remember that. You see what I'm saying? So boom. So dig the move. So now as I get by this dirt hill, I didn't want to disrespect anybody's grave or anything like that nature. You see what I'm saying? Because that's just me personally. You just don't do that. I was just taught as a kid. You don't piss on nobody's grave. You don't spit on nobody's grave. You don't shit on nobody's grave. You don't do nothing that you respect the dead at all times. You see what I'm saying? And so that I went to like a big dirt hill, masturbated, whatever situation. And the thing is, when I did that particular thing, was that me, or was that somebody else, or was that somebody else trying to get a message off? That's the question that you need to ask yourself. You see what I'm saying? Not me personally. You see what I'm saying? But the question you need to ask themselves, because there's certain things that jumped out and seen certain joints and seen certain joints and seen certain joints. You see what I'm saying? And I seen certain joints, but they had no rack. They didn't formulate to anything like that. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is that now, if you want him to fuck the dead, because Duke even said, Dula, you ever fuck a dead body before? And the way he said it was like trying to be on a, you know what I'm saying, like on Boys in the Hood. You want to see a dead body? You see what I'm saying? And everything I come up, everything that I seen before Faviette 2014. You see what I'm saying? And that's when I started working at Faviette towards the end of 2014, early 2015. You see what I'm saying? Well, actually, it was December. It was November, December 2014 when I started working at Faviette. And this was all started at. And then see, then people get mad at that joint. But what about the things that they show? Who are they showing? What friends are they showing? What personal things are they showing? What things are they recording? Stuff like that nature. And you know what I'm saying? And then they say, the person, you know what I'm saying, the person was fucking a kid and stuff like that nature. Me personally, I would never fuck a kid. You see what I'm saying? That's not my twist. That's not my speed. I'm not a child molester and won't be a child molester. Anything like that nature. You see what I'm saying? So boom. So as I, masturbated, and then I tried to light my cigar. You know what I'm saying? And my cigar kept going missing and missing it. Like it was like cutting down with my dick still out. My dick was still out, you know what I'm saying? And I had cum on my hands and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? And my hands was being cleaned as I guess I'm not too sure what was the reason, because I couldn't hear, because they want to block the hearing from me. They want to block a lot of things from me, will be in my brain and do a whole bunch of crazy shit. You see what I'm saying? And they show and they show they show a lot of people different things. They show they folks certain things. They show the people that's not upon the spirituality of it. They show them particular things, and then they show other people particular things of whatchamacallit. Because every time it's time for the fam PHAM, every time it's for them to show something or them to do something correct, they take their time in doing it. Or when they want to do something bad or evil, they so fast in doing it. You see what I'm saying? Like they can change this whole thing. They can change this whole joint and turn it into something different. So as I was there, technically you might say I was possessed. You see what I'm saying? And you watch my videos and get understanding of certain of my videos. You know what I'm saying? And then you can pay attention to detail. You see what I'm saying? And I'm breaking this joint down to you. Like right now, there's a plane flying over the joint, but there's no airport around here. The airport's actually in Chester. You see what I'm saying? And in each particular longitude and latitude, there's no fly zone over this joint except from helicopters from police officers. You see what I'm saying? Or CBS News or NBC News. You see what I'm saying? Only those two got really permission to fly over this joint. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, the sky is not the sky. We're 48 hours ahead of New Year's. You see what I'm saying? And you think I'm playing because why would I make this up though? You see what I'm saying? And certain things that don't try to make an excuse about possession and stuff like that nature, because on certain things in certain situations, why would somebody possess somebody in order to speed up time? But why would somebody actually speed up time for what? You see what I'm saying? Either she's getting fucked for one. Either two is because she wants to hurry up and gets fucked. Either two is that y'all don't believe in Tinkerbells and spells and ritual magic and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? Like they can steal my Wi-Fi, they can like they on my phone and stuff like that nature and do a whole bunch of crazy shit. You see real crazy stuff. You see what I'm saying? And now as I was trying to light my cigar, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm throwing stuff. I'm throwing certain things out there so you can really pay attention. It's called food for thought and giving and getting understanding. Now, as I try to light my cigar, there was wind blowing directly on me. How does wind blow directly on me? You see what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about the situation. And then now, and I kept laying up, and it was cut my cigar down, boom, 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 like I couldn't see. Even if I could see and hear, then I can have understanding if they like to play like that. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is that they say that if I when I smoke, when I smoke, somebody's putting things inside my cigar, inside the tobacco. But the thing is that somebody and well, I stopped smoking. I stopped smoking for a minute, and then I started smoking again. And because I made a statement, I said, "Who is anybody to stop me from smoking anything?" You see what I'm saying? Like I'm me. Like you know what I'm saying? And like 9 times out of 10, like my body's being taken over, or and certain stuff is being taken over and stuff like that nature. Just like you hear a kid out there said, "Shut up," this and that third. How does a kid hear me in my own house? You see what I'm saying? That's how y'all give yourselves up. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is with that is that because you don't know who's watching them. You understand what I'm saying? Because everybody's being watched behind everything. You see what I'm saying? And then now what my story is it definitely confirms that. You see what I'm saying? Like what you call it? You see what I'm saying? Certain situations as far as with the kids and stuff like that. When I used to go over to my oh man, if I get back to cigar joint. So now the cigar was being like chopped up and stuff like that nature, and I didn't have and I'm trying to spark the joint up numerous times, and I couldn't spark the joint up. Even when I went down to all the way down to 32nd Street, I couldn't spark the joint up. And then as I walked around, and then I'm just trying to get loose. You know what I'm saying? And just get rid of everything. But they got Thin Fam, Now Fam, Duck Fam, Lao Fam, Anthony Fam, Nount Fam, Kevin Fam. They got all these particular individuals, and I know who they are, and I know how they act, and I know what they're Vietnamese. You see what I'm saying? They got these. I say my name Abdullah Muhammad Ibn Yusuf Boyer. I say my name. You got my name right here on the affidavit. You see what I'm saying? You got my name on that joint. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, what's the problem? You see what I'm saying? What's the problem with saying your names and stuff like that nature? What's the problem with me uploading a joint? What's the problem with why? What's the problem with you just taking stuff off my phone and just leave me the fuck alone? You see what I'm saying? Plain and simple. You see what I'm saying? So boom, so dig the moves, all right. So now as I walk through the graveyard, people were watching, people were, you know what I'm saying, and then at that, they had people seeing other things that they weren't supposed to be seeing, like sneak peek, like a peek, like a sneak peek or a peep sneak or something like that nature. Sneak peek. You see what I'm saying? Like a preview of a movie type joint. Because they got editing, they got all this other joints, and they cut this one and cut that one out, and they're trying to make a movie amongst themselves. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is like this. So one of the other joints is that as I'm going through particular joints, like I was sitting down in the masjid, and then some people just came to sat right on by the water, like they had to sit next to me. You see what I'm saying? And these people are frauds. I don't like a fraud to sit next to me. And I'm and my thing is that I'm not a fraud or anything like that, because everything I say they try to reverse back on me to their peoples, and to the other people that are not part of the spirituality joint or not or other things than that. You know what I'm saying, that they got, because it got one spirituality, one regular society joint, and one regular porn joint, which is underground society type joint. You know what I'm saying? They got an underground sex club. You know what I'm saying? Which is bisexuals, trisexuals, and thisexuals. You know what I'm saying? And thisexuals, that they use the lower waist and cut the lower waist off and use that particular lower waist in order to do something to somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Like no, she don't has a body like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? She don't got an ass like that or titties like that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that I fucked up was when I was at Bucky Boyle. I'm smoking some tree. You know what I'm saying? But I'm relaxed. Like, I'm a funny dude. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I smoke tree, I like that, crack jokes, whatever the situation, or you know what I'm saying, or chill. You know what I'm saying? And this is not for y'all to do that, because I don't fuck with y'all. I would never fuck with y'all. You see what I'm saying? And that individuals go to the names that I said. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is like this though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was trying to smoke some tree, and she put a snake around my neck and try to choke me on a joint. Don't do this, don't do, like she's looking out for me, like my own mother would do some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That's how I know shit is crazy. But boom, so dig the move, right? And that happened last summer. You know what I'm saying? So boom, so dig the move, right? So as I walked through the joint, motherfucker kept saying some shit, whatever be the situation. And I'm like, damn, like, stop the wind blowing directly on me. And they think it's they think it's a game. You see what I'm saying? And stuff like that nature. So boom, so then I walked out. So then I walked out as I'm walking out the graveyard after visiting. I couldn't even get a concentration in. You see what I'm saying? And stuff like that nature. You know what I mean? And as I walked out the graveyard, guess who shows up? Two dickheads, Tweety Dumb and Tweety Do, show up, and everybody knows Spanish. And guess who wants to kill the Spanish people? Bob. You see what I'm saying? He wants to kill it, and then talking about, I'm Guatemalan. Guatemala, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Motherfucker just popped out of nowhere, sweeping up the dust and stuff like that nature, and making try to look like they're doing something that they wasn't supposed to be doing, or doing something that they were supposed to be doing as far as cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? And I said, dude, do any por favor. And he like, no. You see the reaction, I know it's you. When you get the reaction, stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? And then now I guess now like I felt something like in my butt cheeks or whatever situation. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's there. You see what I'm saying? I guess I'm being raped by ghosts and shit like that nature. You see what I'm saying? And the shit not even, I'm dead fucking serious, because it's driving me to be premeditated to just show and prove, because I want this to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? I want to, when I do this particular thing, I want it to be on camera, and I'm gonna stay right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay right there. I'm gonna have me two blunts right there. You know what I'm saying? And inshallah, I get to smoke both of them joints. You know what I'm saying? Before the end of my joint. No, I'm dead serious. You see what I'm saying? You see it like somebody try to push and joint like that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that you're trying to prove something to be real, because I done shot Rasta, man. I done shot up Cumberland. I done shot up I done shot up a couple other motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And this is before I was 18. You see what I'm saying? This before I'm 18. And then they got porn sets and something. When I threw the hand gesture and shit like that, that's somebody else saying, trying to wrap it up, or they're telling somebody else to go somewhere else or do something else. You see what I'm saying, with the hand gesture and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? I'm about sick and tired of that joint too. You see what I'm saying? And that's you know what I'm saying, and that's my thing, right? Dealing with that situation. You know what I'm saying? It haven't been 23 minutes. That's why I kept looking at the time. You see my eye looking up joint. You know what I'm saying? And see that, that's why I told you about the eyes flying in and out the eyes of like that nature. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want me recording anything. You see what I'm saying? But they record secretly on their joints and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? Where you can't see it. And I told you they be small like this, flying in the air like with cars and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is with that is that as I walked around the joint, you know what I'm saying, my dick got smaller, then my dick got bigger and stuff like that nature. Like they play dick games. Like they control my dick and stuff like that nature. You know what I'm saying? And it boils down to that on some homosexuality shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like now, what you call it? When the motherfucker come in with $100 pair of sneakers or $200 pair of sneakers or like they're showing me that what you're doing is you're making a whole bunch of other stuff. You're making a whole bunch of other stuff and having other people believe certain things and stuff like that nature. You see what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, when I go outside, shoot me in my head. If you got all that rap, shoot me in my head. When I go outside after I heard what you said and shit like that, hey Dula, you faggot, fucking this and the third, blah 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 blah. You see what I'm saying? When I go outside, have that same energy. You know what I'm saying? Had that same, because my hands is warm. My hands is warm. You know what I'm saying? Had that same energy when I go outside. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, and see if I'm playing like that. You know what I'm saying? And don't put people inside people like the black joints and the outline and all that. Don't put nobody in that joint to cover up joint, because I felt the joint in my body absorbing some other stuff that anybody that give me something to try to absorb that joint. You see what I'm saying? And and that's my thing, right? As I walked out the grave, I walked down the joint, and then I guess it was on a chicken type tip. And when I say certain things, they're getting other people, setting up other people, and they sit back there and watch other people. Like they have this person set up with this person, and that person set up with that person, and watch that person to throw that off. But that's why I said there's only 6 names that I mentioned, and there's only those individuals you need to go at. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that nature. You know what I mean? And I did went out. They called the cops at me. They right here go to paperwork. They called the cops on me right there. I did go at them. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing, right? And that's my thing. As I walk down the joint, like the car just come out of 2 cars come out of nowhere, make a move, this and third. And then the lady go and sit there and said, God's gonna get you. What did I just do? I just masturbated in the graveyard, right? Minding my own business and walking down the street and didn't get out the way. How's God gonna get me? What are you trying to say, lady? Like, what would you like? What was the indication when you kid 2 cars came out the joint? When the last time you see me with a fucking faggot though? You see, yeah, and I'm responding because I'm hearing motherfuckers outside. I guess they walking in the air or doing all types of other shit. And you know what I'm saying? Because if I look outside, motherfuckers and disappear like kid. Like, how old are you? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm 41. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I'm not no fucking kid or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, all that, you can switch bodies. I've seen that on here and over Avenue back in 2019. You see what I'm saying? Or 2018, 2019. I seen the body joint with a giant shirt and an all black joint and with no head on the joint. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like my Giant uniform and all that. Like, I used to work at a deli in at Giant and supermarket at Giant. You see what I'm saying? I seen that shit before. Oh, you can check my memory on that one too. You know what I'm saying? Because now while I was masturbating, I'm trying to think of a porno. And I guess Anthony is the one that goes in people's heads, or Anthony and Naum goes in people's heads and try to get the joint. And as soon as I try to masturbate a joint, they put a tranny thought in my joint. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I thought about a porno, you know what I'm saying, of an old joint, you know what I'm saying, Heather Hunter or something like that in nature. And then they just put a joint in that joint, and then they're showing y'all people inside my head or inside or outside my head. You know what I'm saying? You know, right? You gotta be, because I seen the picture, I seen the flashlight, and like you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, how can a thought become a picture? You know what I'm saying? And I know that you can do that during this and the third. You know what I'm saying? And I questioned that before, and I seen that you done it. You see what I'm saying? So boom. And then at that, when thoughts become people, when they be, oh, he thought about this, and y'all go ahead and go. I don't think about gay sex. I'm gonna let you know that from the rip. I don't think about gay sex, and that's official. I don't care if Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all take y'all sense of humor, y'all. Me Chung sense of humor, not Me Chung, Me Chung. Y'all take the Me Chung sense of humor and go ahead and go ahead and think that that's cool. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, at the same time, it's so crazy that it just don't make any sense to me. And then as I'm walking, motherfuckers say, oh, it's crazy. No, it's not. And then I end up going by the park. Right, as I walk down 32nd Street, I end up on 32nd Street, 32nd and Ridge. You see what I'm saying? And as I walk down, you know what I'm saying, and then I come down that joint, and nothing really happened on that joint, but the 2 cars was, you know what I'm saying. But I didn't really understand why the lady kept saying God's gonna get you, I just come from Jumor. I pray 5 times a day. You see what I'm saying? And just because I masturbate, that's not a major sin. That's not a kiba'ir. You see what I'm saying? I know my religion. You see what I'm saying? And I know how to stick to it. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and I know what I'm doing when I talk about it. You see what I'm saying? Just like I said, what's the 5 pillars of Iman? You know what I mean? What's the sick article feed? You see what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Give me the tabs here. You know what I'm saying? When I said that joint. You see what I'm saying? And then people go back and sit there and study and say, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. They got good and they got bad, and then they got the indifference. You see what I'm saying? Just like when I was walking, like they put all the good, like all the ones that's willing to fucking suck. Like they got one joints that's willing to fucking suck. Because when I came out the masjid, I seen the Turner. They're trying to put a man. They're trying to put a man into a woman, and then have me still actually fuck that woman, a Muslim woman at that. You see, I don't know if she was Muslim or not, whatever the situation, because they can change different forms. They can look pretty, and they can look ugly. They can look old. They can look this and there's many forms they can take. It reminds me of a jinn. You see what I'm saying? Because jinns can take many forms too as well. You see what I'm saying? And it's just confirming my belief in Islam. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is like that's why fuck him this and third blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck are you doing for me? You know what I'm saying? Like like what the fuck are you doing for me? You know what I'm saying? And then at that, when I was in the masjid, person was like, "Did they pay you?" And I'm like, "No." And you got me talking during a salat, so you got me actually losing. You got me losing rewards in a salat. Not saying the salat's invalid, but I'm losing rewards in the salat. It's 99 parts. It's 99 parts of the salat that's being recorded. And when 99 parts of the salat is being recorded, when I talk in the prayer, some of that part may not be recorded as far as a hasana. And a hasana is a blessing. So there's 99 hasana, there's 99 blessings in praying. So I may get 75 of those blessings by praying. You know what I'm saying? And break it and break it down there because it's 100 salats a day. You see what I'm saying? And that's when I want to get on all that. I don't want to get on all that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the night of Isra when he went up there and the Prophet Muhammad ibn Abdullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he went up there and stuff like that nature and to the heavens and stuff like that and got the salat and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cut it down by 50 and in times of and he was 50 salats a day. It was 50 and he was like my whatchamacallit, no, ain't nobody come in and say nothing like that because it's another narration 100. It's different narrations that different hadith scholars that narrated the joint. You see what I'm saying? But the most authentic one was 50. You see what I'm saying? Just like that, and it got authenticated by in the silsila Shaykh Al-Albani the more hadithan. You see what I'm saying? So I know my religion. I know different narrations, stuff like that nature. Boom. So and then cut down by 50, and then it cut down by 50, and then so 5 times. So 5 times 10 is 50. You see what I'm saying? So now it's 50 salats per day. You see what I'm saying? And boom. So dig the move. So right now, so now I might not get because when they start talking shit and stuff like that nature and start saying some dumb shit. They do it when I'm quiet, when I have to be quiet while I'm praying. That's number one. Number two is that they do it when I'm supposed to be doing other things. You know what I'm saying? Like say if I'm doing something else and boom, and then they'll do that particular thing and say and do something else with that joint. And I have to speak up because then I can't let them run with that particular joint. And that's like I'm not losing my religion. I'm still praying and I'm still doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Ramadan's in 6 days. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that nature. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna play and I'm gonna foretell the future. I may just smoke some weed during Ramadan. I may just do that. You see what I'm saying? I may just do that, and then at that I can make Toba. I can repent before, but I can repent before I do that, before I commit that sin. Because there's a hadith about the sin that the man used to always go to the Prophet and tell him, he said, "There's a sin that I always commit all the time." He said, "Go ahead and offer Toba." He said, "But I commit it and I go back and I commit it again. I go back and commit it again." And he said, "Go ahead and make offer Toba." And then he said, "But I keep doing the same sin." And we said, when he kept doing the same sin, he said, Shaitan, the devil, wants you to think that Allah's mercy is not vast. You can still be forgiven. But y'all don't believe that. Y'all just believe in devil and science and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's even crazy? The devil even taught one of the companions a surah, actually a verse in the Quran to protect from him, to protect him from him. You see what I'm saying? During the month of Ramadan. So now we know that the shaitan is not actually locked up. But the shaitan is actually locked up. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And it's just deep. And it may be ikhtilaf. It may be difference of opinion on that joint. You see what I'm saying? Because I go to a sheikh and say, "Sheikh, but hold on, what about this hadith?" They be like, "What about that hadith?" Then what about this hadith? And you see what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, mashallah, it may be difference of opinion on that joint. Let's go and check the book. And that's how you seek knowledge. You see how you go to the knowledge, and then you see what I'm saying? And because the one night she's 34 joint. You see what I'm saying? Hey, but dig the move though, right? That and that was and that was that you just speak. You just seen this time, and plus they want me to be on the tip, like I guess to take the pain for somebody else to get the benefit too as well. You see what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about the situation is that they want me to take some certain type of pain or and somebody else get the benefit because they still Thin Fam, Mount Fam, Duck Fam, Loud Fam, Anthony Fam, Kevin Fam. They know how to steal. They're professional thieves dealing with the spirituality because sometimes I have something that I don't even know I have it. How the fuck do they know I got it? You see what I'm saying? And Jordan's is crazy. Jordan is Jordan's is crazy. You know what I mean? But subscribe to my YouTube, y'all. I'm gonna upload this joint and all that joint. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my YouTube and ABDULLAHBOYER. You know what I'm saying? You know, time is ticking. You know what I'm saying? I already got my mind made up. I know I'm gonna do what I could do. And plus, and plus, they got the people that's on my phone that's laughing or that's doing this and the third and stuff like that nature. But why are you on my phone and seeing me though? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's 20 other phones. There's 1.5 million people in the city. You can't be on anybody else's phone. Why are you here? Just ask yourself that. Just really ask yourself why are you here? Why are you like you know what I'm saying? Like how did you get here in this particular household? How did you get here? Just think about that. You know what I'm saying? And then you just sit there and say, "Oh, I got power. I got this and third. I ain't got power to get a fucking job. I ain't got power to put money. Look at this shit. I ain't got power to pull money out my pocket. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. And then at that, they're gonna try to use my honor, my family, whatever the situation. If I go ahead and move from here, because they nobody want to look like no bitch. Nobody want to look like no pussy or anything like that nature. So now they want to have. So if I move from my living quarters that I've been living here longer than anybody in this joint, you know what I'm saying, other than John, you know what I'm saying, because John never went around the other house. You know what I'm saying? I went around to the next house and stuff like that around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But at the same at the same time, you know what I'm saying, is that now at the same time is that now that I forgot my train of thought. I'm living it. Or if I move to another joint, I go to another joint or go wherever I go at. You see what I'm saying? And then they stay right here, and they're like, "Oh, we got the board to leave this and 30." And just that's why I said, look at my YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I'm for calling that. So what does that call that? Mind control. So I leave, and so once I leave, and then you say, "Well, we got the fact to leave. We got this and the third, blah 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 blah, this and the third." And once I move out, get my own apartment, or go to another joint, but y'all stay here. But then y'all wasn't here, it's because I was here. And then y'all come back after I leave. That means to tell me that I'm telling you that I'm foretelling the future right now. So if you come back after I leave, I just mind fucks you.
We'll check with these common witches just
without using magic. Sa pinag-along mo YB, ang di ka siya rulay at astagfirullah atubilik. Amin.